Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you wherever you are in the world. Yes, I remain your G. Arenga. From the title of what you clicked on, my experience with the DSS or why I was arrested. Yeah, it's a very, very long story. As you can see from my journey from Lagos to Oyo State, Ibadan City to be precise.
Do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Finally,
If you wanna play tough, wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million
From
mind
Ibadan
games,
to
but it's
Niger State.
Zongero, that's where we are. So after Zongero, we get to Mina. Today, I am live in Mina. Yes.
From Niger State to Kaduna.
Okay, hello everyone. We are still in Kaduna, and right now we are at Kaduna Central Market.
From Kaduna, we went to Zaria.
Hello, my wonderful people. We are now at the park here in Zaria.
From Zaria, we proceeded to Kano.
Sonon de Zua, Lafia Ko, Lafia Kalau. Anyway, we are still in Kano State.
From Kano, we moved to Bauchi.
We are still in Bauchi, the northeastern region of Nigeria.
From Bauchi, we moved to Gombe. Yeah. That is where the whole thing started. I remain your G, Arenga. Yes, my adventure has taken me to another state in the country, Nigeria, which is called Gombe State. That's exactly how the whole saga started. Immediately we got to Gombe State. Our first place of visit was the Central Mosque. That's Gombe Central Mosque. So that video, that clip you saw was to introduce to you all, as we usually do. Oh, welcome to Gombe. Arenga is here live and direct in Gombe State, and here we are and in front of the Central Mosque, blah, blah, blah. Then I now said we want to run, the drone footage. Unknowing to me, immediately the drone went off. He just saw some security men, about 4 with guns. They even, and the drone, it's like they saw the drone and they were, trying to trace the drone while the drone was coming down. And they were about to shoot. And J-Boy was the one that was even flying the drone as at that time. And I just heard, Otishele. And you know, that means that it has happened though. Security men are here with guns. So, and I was very close to him, and I went there. I said, what is happening? And they said, why will you be flying drone here? Where? Oh, I said, what happened? They said that, don't you know that there's a prison yard here? Oh, wow. That was the greatest mistake that we have ever made in the history of flying drone. Prison yard? I said, but the drone didn't indicate that this is no-fly zone. What do you mean? What do you... Oh, I tried to explain why we were in Gombe, but it's like a lot has been happening. You know, in the north there are many things, many stories, and prison break, jail break, or whatever.
Security custodial center in Jos today came under attack by gunmen who reportedly stormed the facility in large numbers.
Bring the prisoners! 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 Bring the prisoners!
And especially that particular prison yard, I later heard that a lot, has been happening there. So before we could know it, they just, they asked us to wait. They took us to the headquarters, that's the immigration headquarters. So while we were at the immigration headquarters, the controller was there interrogating me, not knowing that they've already invited the DSS to come over. And the next thing, we heard that some people will come and they will have to investigate and interrogate you to really know the reason why you guys are here and what you are doing at the prison yard with flying drone at the prison yard. And it's like this thing has started getting, before, honestly, it was a very sad moment. Yeah. Within the twinkling of an eye, these guys came, and we later discovered that they were DSS. They came with cuffs. Myself, J-Boy, and JB, Jibril, who works for Tamaku Tours, who was being asked to lead us from Bauchi to Gombe.
Hello guys, this is Jibril from Bauchi. We are here in Gombe right now.
The three of us were being chained. We were being called and marched to the back of the Peacock. Yeah. And off, they took us straight to the DSS State Security Office. When we got there, we were being separated, and we were handled with care. And the guys that came to it from DSS, like they were trained professionally. They were professionals. Let me say that. Despite the fact that we were caught in the midst of, something that they might have said that, okay, this is a breach of security or whatever, but yet we were treated as, okay, sir. Okay, I hope the cough is not too high. Okay, sorry, sir. Okay, professionally. When we go to the office, then they started the interrogation, and I told them my mission in Gombe, what I do, my name. So thereafter, the calls were being, released, and we were being separated, I think so, the three of us. So taken to different interrogation room or whatever, and when we got to, when I got to the person interrogating me, it's like they've already done their search. And said that, yeah, you are a YouTuber. You have 6,000 subscribers. No, we're not even up to, we're up to 6,000 then. Yeah, and you have almost 600 videos. Yes, we've seen. But number one, when you come to the north, a lot, has been happening here, and they take security very, very serious here. To protect, the life of the, citizen. The DSS investigator was just trying to, they went through a lot, and they collected my data, the place where I work. Remember, I teach in a private school in Lagos, GRA, and I'm based in Lagos, so the address, everything was given to them, and this started around 3 or 3:30 or 4. So by 7, it's like they've already concluded. But however, the hard drive where I have all the footages from Lagos to Gombe was with us. It was collected. My laptop, we had about 6 phones. My own personal phone too was there. The drone, the monitor, and all the rest, they were all collected. And around 7 or so, they asked me to call someone that can come and take a bill. And the person has to be living in a resident, an inhabitant of Gombe State. So we already had someone, Jerry, but Jerry was busy. He had an event to attend, so that's why he was not with us. Had even Jerry was with us, I don't think this would have happened there. He only came and said that, okay, you guys should go, just go and do whatever you want to do. So forgetting that, there was prison yard opposite the central mosque where we were to shoot, and there was no signal, no sign of no-fly zone on the monitor. So that is to tell you that it is not all the areas where you have no-fly zone that your monitor will discover. So, but always do your background check. Ask people around, what are the things, that surround where you want to fly your drone. So Jerry was contacted, and eventually he came. When they say bail in Nigeria, you know what it means now? Even in the police station, they will write bail is free. But at the end, no, I don't see anybody that will say that you have been to. If you have been to police station to bail someone and you didn't drop a dime, just leave a comment below. Please, leave a comment below. Let's compare experiences. So, at the end, the guy came, he filled the form, the bail form, and holla, we're being released. Just like that. A dime, I repeat, a dime was not collected. I was like, is this Nigeria? Even the guy that came, he didn't even want to come because he thought that it's going to involve money. He was saying it at the end when we left because these people didn't collect money. I said, I'm surprised. If others can emulate this, I'm sure this country will go a long way. It is high time we redeem our image. Yes. So, to cut the story short, we're being asked to come back the next day by 9 a.m., by 10 a.m. Okay, we felt bad because we're not given our items. That was on the 29th of December. So we had the intention, okay, since you guys have even freed us, perhaps we'll be coming the next day to collect our items. So we got to Jerry's place. We took Keke Napep, or I can't even remember anymore, but you will see it. It was late in the night.
Here we have at where we are going to reside, where we are going to crash here in Gombe. So, and this is Jerry. Jerry is.
He said 500 naira is too, and it's too much. It's too much. It's too much. I gave that guy 300 naira. I can't give 500 naira. I'm a businessman.
Are they not together?
They are not together. It's the same place now. Say he carry 4 people.
What does that one mean? The bike man that brought us here is insisting of collecting 500 naira against 300 naira that we bargained for. The second tricycle man collected 300, and they collected us, they picked us at the same place. So this one is trying to prove something. However, tomorrow we will go back to the DSS office to try to see if we can be able to retrieve some of our things.
If God go bless you, that get good character.
So just keep watching.
So we just lay our head somewhere and we sleep. We slept. The next day, we got to the DSS office 9:17. I still remember 9:17. Oh, even the guy that was handling our matter then, the officer said, I asked you guys to come by 10. I said, we don't want you guys to be waiting for us. It's better we wait for you people. It was like, okay. So we were there, sometimes when it comes to this kind of a thing, you have to go through some protocols. So I was told later on, I left the place in the evening, and I was told later on that I should go, that they will get back to me when they are done with the investigation. And however, I was not with my phone, everything was with them. And the whole thing now started to look somehow to me. I said, what is really happening? How will I even survive without my phone? Can you imagine your phone where you have everything, and that's the main line that you use? Will you be able to survive it? Just leave a comment, let me know. For you to be incommunicado, my wife couldn't contact me, my loved ones, my family, nobody was able to get across to me until the third day. Until the third day, because I told my wife, whenever I want to move from one state to another, I usually tell her, okay, I'll be moving to so-so place, and one way or the other, he was able to get the contact of my host in Bauchi, which happens to be Tamako Tos. Tamako, so she called him, and that one now, he couldn't even narrate the story. So one way or the other, they got across to my host there, and finally she was able to speak to me, and we narrated the whole story. And I just said, I don't want anybody to hear about it yet. I just want to keep it low. Let them do their investigation. So far I know that I'm clean, and what I'm doing is just to showcase the beauty of my country, though I know it happened, at a wrong spot, at a wrong place. So in which unknowingly we didn't even know at all, and we knew we wouldn't have even, So from there, I had no choice than to go back to Bauchi. So I left Gombe State for Bauchi on the 31st of December 2021. So, however, people started encouraging me, blah, blah, blah. My host, Tamako, he called, he said that, Arenga, you don't have to let this weigh you down. Just continue with whatever. Okay, and I said, okay, no problem. What do you guys want me to do? He said, okay, let's go to Yankari. Yankari Game Reserve. So we went to Yankari Game Reserve.
Perfect.
You know, we got there. I did my thing like you have seen. And hola. That's where I had my crossover to 2022. It was fun, and it was around 11, that should be, no, we left Yankari 1:20 a.m. in the morning, yeah, for Bauchi, and we got to Bauchi about at around 3:30 a.m. Yeah, 3:30 a.m. That was about 1.5 hours drive from Yankari to Bauchi State. Mind you, Yankari is also in Bauchi, but it's a little bit far. Yeah, it's in Bauchi State. So it's far from the city itself. So I relaxed. I was just thinking, okay, these people, when will they call me? And you know, it was festive period. So, however, they went, when work resumed in the year 2022, they went to my home. They said they requested to see my wife at the office in Shangisha, Lagos. Yeah. So my wife went with my big auntie, and they were being interrogated about everything, blah, blah, blah. And but from what I discovered is like, you know, the prison, yeah, the prison personnel had already informed the DSS headquarters, and the DSS said, you know, that's why it has to go forth and back. They have to do this investigation here. The third guy that was with us, JB, is an indigene of Nasarawa State. So one way or the other, they went to Nasarawa to see his family. His family had no choice. They said, JB, what happened? We've not been able to reach him. Okay. They said, they now tried to, it's like they sent one of his brothers to Bauchi to get him. And ever since then, JB has been in Nasarawa State. And the family found it difficult to even release him to go back to Bauchi. So, but you know, in the course of getting these gadgets, we kept calling, trying to get some people, you know, some loved ones, and I'm sure many people are, but I just started to lay low. I didn't want to say it because there's no way I could even log into my YouTube channel. The only video you saw was being premiered, you know, it was scheduled before the incident so that it could drop on the 1st of January 2022. So that's why you could see that. So at the end, you know, let me tell you something that I don't think you ever imagine that you won't even want that to happen to you. So I said, okay, as this thing is going on, the second week and the third week, was about to approach it was on Tuesday or so. And is it Tuesday? No. On Monday, that's the third week, Monday, I called my contact in Gombe. That's Jerry. How far? What is happening? Have you heard from these people? I have to move because a lot of works have been pending for me in Lagos and I need to attend to a lot of things. So, however, while the investigation was going on, it was in the course of that investigation I traveled to make some video in Plateau State, and I also made some videos within Bauchi State, and thereafter I left Bauchi for Jigawa State, where, you know, we made some videos with Senator Nazir.
I'm in Jigawa State. Yes, Jigawa State, and I'm at the capital city of Jigawa State called Duse. So, here with me is my host, my boy, my brother from another mother, is in the person of Nazir. Nazir is a student here, and he has decided to host us. However, mind you, I met him on Facebook.
Yes, Senator Nazir, we were there with him, and he stood by me all through. So when we finished, well, we're still hanging around that maybe, okay, they will call us. So the next thing we just say, okay, it's better I start going back to Lagos. So I left Jigawa State for Kano, where I will be boarding a flight to Lagos. On getting to Kano Park, that was when my contact in Gombe, Jerry, called me that, Oga Renga, the DSS people just called now. They said you have to come in person to collect your, oh my God, to collect your gadget. I said, Do you mean that they just called you? I said, yes. And that was around 4 p.m. Do you know what? I had to get into, from that garage in Kano, I had to get into the next available bus to Gombe. Do you know how far that is? Because from Kano, you get to Jigawa, from Jigawa to Bauchi, before you now get to Gombe. We left there 4 p.m. and we didn't get to Gombe until 1:20? No, 12:43. Yeah, we got to Gombe 12:43 a.m. and already Jerry was there with car to take us to his residence. So
right now, we just got to Gombe. We got here around 12:39 a.m. So as you can see, we have to go now.
the next day, we went to, Jerry and I went to the DSS office. We got there.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Arenga TV. Presently, we are live at Gombe, presently at the DSS office. Yeah, we got here around 12:30 or 45 yesterday night. I think I showed you guys on the video. All right, so this morning we are at the DSS office, as I've said earlier. We came to get our gadget. Arenga and the guarantor has gone inside to claim the gadgets and sign, and let's hope for the best. I think in the next few minutes now they should be out, because we got here around 9:30 or so. So you can see this is one of the longest tour we've been to, and everything that has been happening so far is it's an experience, man. It's part of the adventure. It's part of what we live for, and we thank God that no life is lost. It's just part of the journey and part of the adventure. We give thanks to God for everything. All right, stay tuned to give you guys more updates about the situation of things.
They said they should hand over all items collected from me to me personally, in which at the end I have to sign. So I did that, and the DSS boss, told me, he apologized to me, and he said that it's one of those things that what I'm doing is only take, a man with courage and vision to promote his country, to take it up as his own responsibility to showcase the beauty of his country, and that they really appreciate what I'm doing, and they want me to continue with what I'm doing. Exactly. So I also thank them for doing their work diligently. Yes. Because a lot have been said, when it comes to, all these kind of cases, they will turn this something upside down. They will do this, they will do that. Don't these people, they want money, they want this, they want that. At the end, I didn't pay a dime. They even apologized. And they said I can share my experience with you people.
You've got it! You've got it! There's a ranger coming with Jerry Congo!
We're just coming back from the DSS office behind us. That's the DSS office behind us. And I'm sure what I went through will teach many of you a lesson. Yes, and it will also guide you as well.
That's very
and I have so much belief in this country that this country will become greater than any of us can ever imagine. So meanwhile, you have to thank this young man.
Jerry Coco.
This is my shorty. This is my guy here in Gombe. That's
right.
Mr. Jerry. He's been a very wonderful and very supportive friend, brother. In fact, he's my blood. So thank you very much, Jerry.
Jerry Coco.
On behalf of the Arenga team, I say thank you very much. Thank you. If not for God and if not for you, I don't think we would have been able to get to this because we need a surety that is based in Gombe, and it's good for us. Thank you. So these are the items collected by the
part of the items.
Part of the
thrown
items
inside here.
have,
almost 7 phones.
Wow. I am speechless right now. Oh my God, for good 3 weeks.
Yeah, you have everything.
For good 3 weeks.
Everything. I signed for everything. The drone and the phones are also here.
Wow.
So
amazing. Lord, we are sorry.
DSS, I say thank you very much. I'm sure you are just
that was a
job.
smooth
Thank
investigation.
You, I really appreciate. And I'm sure this story, this experience, one of you will learn from it. Thank you.
Wow. Now we are going to get our bags.
So leave a comment down below. Let me know what you feel. If you have any experience with any security personnel, please kindly share it in the comment section. I want to hear from you. Don't watch this video alone. Don't feed this video to yourself. Share it because you never can tell who this video is of. As a content creator, you need to share it among yourself. It's necessary. Very, very important. So, that's my story. Will I say hope you enjoyed it or what? Because immediately I left Gombe, I have to find my route back.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
Hope to see you next time.
For the fakeness, if you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Captain Band, bang baby, unique, let's go. We are marching, this is how we march.